it is going to be like about weed, because the comments were like mainly a lot about weed. Like that's what really stood out to me. I mean, nobody wants to comment that they do cocaine or like that they did or shit like that. I mean, a lot of people said, some people did, but because that's like, it's a crazy drug. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a hardcore drug. And there was a lot that were like with alcohol and weed, and it was just, it's crazy to see like how many people do it, which I knew like a lot of people, a lot of people fucking do it now, but just how hard it really is for people to do it. I mean, to stop doing it, it just, that's what, like, I'm like, wow, like, like, cuz it was hard for me, it was hard for me. But you just, like, if you want to do it, like, you will do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just have to keep that mindset and stay consistent. So, like, with weed, I am not burning weed anymore. I burned yesterday. I took a little dab hit. But that was like at night. But these past few days, there's been days where like I don't burn, and then it's like I burn a day. But now it's like I'm gonna stop. I was offered to burn right before this podcast, but I was like, nah. Like, I mean, even before the podcast, I never burned because I don't want to look high. And just, because I want to be my true self. And that's the thing. Like, I used to think before, like, let me get high. I feel like I think more. I get more creative. I'm like all in my thoughts. But honestly, sometimes it's like you might be in your thoughts, but then it's like you blank out. Well, that would happen to me. And I don't, like, I want to be my true self. I don't want to be lit doing the podcast. I don't want to be lit doing anything. And that was like one of the comments that really stood out to me, where someone said that they want to stop, but they feel like they're their true selves when they're high. And that's how I used to think before. I used to think exactly the same before, because, even with like alcohol, I was like, it's just like, I'm a hyphy person, and I thought like, oh, what's hyphy? What's lit? Drinking, smoking, and then, doing cocaine. But you are not, like, hyphy doesn't mean doing that, like lit, like I'm such a lit person. But that doesn't mean I'm literally lit, or like I literally have to be lit or on one or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a fun person. And that's what I had to learn, like I knew I was lit, but I was scared to bring out my true self, to bring that lit person out, because I'm a joyful person, and I love, like, if I see somebody like, like in their feelings or something like that, like, I want to make you smile, I want to tell you like it's good, like, just, like, like, what I'm saying? And it took me a while, because I thought, okay, well, I'm only lit if I'm drunk. I'm only lit if I smoke weed, but that's not a good lit. Like, that wouldn't bring out the lit that I really was. That'd bring out fucking whole another person, bro. Like, alcohol's a whole nother spirit taking over your body. That would literally bring a stupid Liz up. Like, I would do the stupidest fucking shit. I don't want to call myself stupid, but I take that back. Let's not call Liz stupid. But like a fool, I would literally act like a fool, you guys. And I didn't like that, because then I'd regret shit the next day right after. I'd be like, yo, like, why the fuck did I just do that? Like, dead ass. Like, I'd be like, dude, like, and that would make me then feel bad, worse about myself. And there was a lot of comments like that too, where they were like, oh, yeah, like, once you like, you then regret stuff. Like, I regret stuff. And I'm like, then I feel bad about myself. And it's like, okay, like, I would then talk to myself like, don't feel bad, like, but this is why we shouldn't do it.